Hey crew, what up? Taylor Welch here. Have you ever wondered how traffic and funnels grew so fast? I mean, 4 years ago, the company was nothing. Nobody knew who we were. We didn't have any revenue, no clients, no products, no content. And we noticed really quickly that we had something special, but it's not just that Chris and Taylor are special. There are processes, recipes, concepts, materials, foundational strategies that have allowed us to go from 0 to 8 figures in about 3.5 years. And one of the things we do that's really cool, and I think it's really fun for a lot of our clients, is we publish our learning lessons every single month. It's about 8 to 10 pages. In fact, the most recent one was a little bit longer. We talk about how to hire, how to find people, how to run advertising, our recent marketing tactics, some of our strategies for sales. We cover every element of how to grow a healthy, predictable, successful, and most importantly, growing client business. And people rave about this. We've got almost 6,000 people subscribe to this every single month. And we'll actually ship it to you, maybe your office, your home, wherever you tell us to ship it to you. And every single month, we include some extra perks to it, sometimes audio content, sometimes some video content. It's one of the best programs that you can be in, I think, in the world if you run a client business. And the best part is it's very, very affordable. We've tried to price this at a level that anybody can be a part of it who needs it and who wants it. So you can check it out at trafficandfunnels.com/IAM. IAM, basically Insiders Access Monthly, IAM, trafficandfunnels.com/IAM. We'll send you out the first package as soon as you hop in. And I'm telling you, this is one of the most fantastic ways that you can learn from the mistakes and the growth curves of other people. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Talk soon.
You're listening to the Traffic and Funnels Show, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, and conversions. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
So there's two phases of business that we talk about a lot. There's scaling, and then there's like pruning, scaling and pruning. When you scale, you're going to spend more money. We go at 3 months at a time, just FYI. We do 3 months of scaling, and then we do cutting and pruning. We have been in a scale mode since about January. So we've been in a long scale mode. And right now, we've just kind of transitioned over to cutting. So what you see inside of TF is you see huge revenue numbers, but a lot of bloat. Last month, I think our profit margins were 5%, 5% profit margins, which is not very good. Our goal is obviously to always stay around 20 at the minimum. Some months we've had as high as 40%, 35%. Last month we were at 5. So we're kind of going into a mode where we're building some of our systems. And this is important for you guys to know. You cannot scale and cut at the same time. You can't scale with a 40% profit margin. If you try to scale with a 40% profit margin, you're going to completely throw yourself into a ditch because you're going to compromise growth at times for profits, and then you'll compromise profits for growth. And so we are looking at our sales team. We're kind of pruning some salespeople. We're looking at our marketing. We've cut the budgets back for marketing significantly. We've cut about $150,000 off of the budget for ads and going into the next month. We spent $460,000 or so last month on ads. So we're pruning that back. But the cool thing is when you're in a cutting mode is we'll do the same revenue next month on $300,000 in ads that we did last month on $460,000 in ads. So you just get more profitable. We're putting that extra profit into real estate. So we're putting that into really boring deals. These are deals that are just not sexy. They're not flashy, but they print money every single month. There are actually a few clients that we opened up hard money lending to, which is basically if you have a lot of money sitting in a bank account, you can invest that into WealthCap on a 6-month sprint. WealthCap is our real estate investment firm, and it's a guaranteed 12% rate. So it's pretty cool. It's beating everything else, S&P 500, even most real estate deals. Think of this: if you invested $9,800 into the S&P 500 a month ago, anybody know how much money you would have made if you invested $9,800 into the S&P 500 1 month ago? Any guesses? I hope you guys enjoy me just rambling around about business stuff, because I could do this all day. $9,800 invested into the S&P 500 30 days ago. If you invested $9,800 into the S&P 500 30 days ago, you would have earned $103. $103. This is really important. If you do marketing for people, which a lot of you on this call do, you guys are selling the ROI of the services that you render to people. What's really important is you understand traffic and funnels does not compete with Sam Ovens. This is an actual conversation we had yesterday morning in the sales meeting. We are not competing with Sam Ovens. We're not competing with Russell Rufino. We're not competing with Russell Brunson. There's a really good TED Talk, or maybe it's not a TED Talk, it's an interview with Reed Hastings and Netflix. And they got to a place early on in Netflix where he was like, people think that we're competing with Amazon Prime Video. They think we're competing with cable TV, and they think we're competing with the movie theaters. But he's like, we got to a place where we understood that we are competing with anything and everything that a customer could do outside of Netflix. He said, you want to know what our greatest competitor is at Netflix? He asked this question. People were like, no, I don't know. He said, it's sleep. The number one competitor for Netflix is sleep. I was like, whoa, they're competing with sleep. So anyways, we talked to our sales guys. We're like, we're not competing with Rufino. We're not competing with Sam Evans. We're competing with anything and everything a client or a potential client could put their money into. The S&P 500, real estate. We're competing, and the mission of Traffic and Funnels is to steward wisely the investments that clients put in our company. And so far, we've done a really good job with that. You look at the month of June, Carol, what did we do? $4.5 million in reported verified client revenue. There's probably more than that, people that just didn't report income, which is whatever. But $4.5 million, that's $4.5 million off of about $1.2 million in revenue. So that's a 450% ROI, as opposed to a 1.3% ROI with the S&P 500. It's really, really good. It's exciting to be on the other side of a growth curve.
Hey, what if you could be in the boardroom where we sit down and we plan out how we're going to grow our 8-figure company month in and month out? If you've ever wondered how Traffic and Funnels grew so quickly, there are strategies, there are formulas that you can model in your business that our clients are modeling to scale to the moon and back. This is an amazing program. It's called Insiders Access Monthly, and we've put together a couple words on a page that you can actually go and check out this offer, trafficandfunnels.com/IAM. You will not be sorry, I promise you. Let me know what you think.